It's 935 KDAY Hip Hop back in the day. I'm so excited. Listen, KDAY Nation, today is my first day, okay, doing afternoons, the afternoon ride, and it's only right that I do it with the queens. We're talking about the queens of R&B. Woo! Oh my God, I'm so excited. Xscape, I love you guys. First of all, you already know
you
I'm
my
obsessed.
girl.
Yes. I was like, oh my God, for my first day.
Congratulations.
Do you know?
Yes,
Thank you.
There.
Yeah, and I don't even want to get a little like emotional because I really am a fan. Like seriously, I'm a fan first before anything else. So the fact that you guys are here on my first day, and you know, normally it's guys in LA that do this. So this is
That's
actually
why I
pretty
love
dope.
it.
Yeah.
It's like you changing the whole game. You know, you representing for the ladies.
Yes.
That's what it's all about, making history.
Yes. And you know, when it's something like this, you know how much work we had to put in as women to make sure that this gets done. And let's talk about it right now, because on Bravo, okay, I will be watching with the rest of the world on March 5th. We are talking about SWV and Xscape, the Queens of R&B, a 6-part series.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tell me what I'm going to be watching. First of all, I got some notes here, so I do have some questions. But I want to know.
Right.
Tell me, like, what can I expect?
Oh my goodness. I mean, overall, it's going to be, you know, you get to see the behind the scenes of what it took to do the show that we did in Ontario. What was that, last summer?
Yeah.
Yes.
And how it all came together. Obviously, you got two strong groups who've done a lot of things. So those egos be battling a little bit. You know, you
more than our songs, the egos battle.
You know, the behind the
Sounds
scenes.
like radio personalities. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, behind the scenes was a lot, you know. But then also you get to see our personal family stuff, and some of that stuff goes crazy. I think on our group had a lot going on.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't even have to fake it. People saw a lot of things happening in the blog, so you'll see all the craziness that was leading up to
Some
that.
of it play out.
I wish I don't know SWV story because you know there, but Xscape story. It's gonna go crazy.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, no, yes.
And it's just a tip of the iceberg. This not even the entire story. You know what I mean?
Exactly. But
Does it feel weird sometimes that people want more and more and more from you?
I don't think that it's weird, but I think people just don't understand. Like, it's entertaining for y'all, but for us, it's real life, and we stressed out.
Yeah.
I mean, because we're still dealing with stuff from last year, or you know, the stuff with our group is ongoing. You know, so even though you guys aren't seeing it, you just see when we have to come and perform or something like that. But it's a lot of things that happen behind the scenes. So that's what makes this show so cool, because you get to see some of that normally you wouldn't be able to find out.
Sometimes I wonder that, because we like it, as you said, as viewers, it's entertaining for us. But sometimes I wonder, like, man, to be in your shoes, like, if you're like, damn, how much more do they want from me? How much more can I give them? Y'all want my blood?
Right.
But what I really want to ask is, let me read this. So there is a bombshell revelation of the Scott sisters' dark secret.
I don't know if it's a secret now.
Yes. I'm like, wait, what's going on?
I don't know nothing about no secret. I think we've been dealing with this for years.
They said the secret. Well, we haven't, I want to be clear. We haven't seen the episodes either. We just know what actually happened during filming.
Okay.
So when you say
when I see dark secret, I'm drawn into it.
I don't know, like,
it may be a
which
secret
one in particular, like what part they couldn't talk about.
Okay, got it.
Right. Well, yeah, because there were some things that happened, you know, that we found out from one of our group members that we didn't like too much. You know what I mean? It was the things that made us upset that, you know, was revealed during filming, or that we found out. It wasn't that we found out on our own. Tamika found out first. And then it was like, you know, it was hot. We had to deal with it.
Okay, so I got to watch it on March 5th, just like everybody else to find out.
Yeah,
and that's
a lot of layers. Like, you said that you watched our first reality show, so you already know.
I know everything. I don't want to even bring it up. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a little tough, and so we made it through that, but things have still, as a group, have been hard. I mean, people saw us dealing with everything around the Lady of Soul Awards last year, when it was all this commotion on social media about, this person, you know, it was a mess.
But through it all, like, I have to feel, and I have to say that I feel the sense that through it all, there's a lot of ups and downs, but you spend so much time with each other that, you know, even, you know, decades at this point, you have to love each other. You have to have that love.
Yeah,
you know?
definitely a lot of love, you know, between us four. We're like sisters for real. So sisters fight all the time. So, you know.
I have it
Literally.
with my closest friends, you know. But let's talk about this because I'm excited. Shout out to JD, 30-year anniversary, So Def.
Yes, 30-year anniversary of Xscape because we were his first act.
Yes.
There you
Yes.
go, 30-year
Yes.
anniversary.
Boom.
Sorry, Jermaine,
Yes.
of Xscape. But tell us, like, you know, for So Def, do you think that some people could say that So Def is the home of 90s R&B?
Well, I mean,
Definitely
more
for
than-
Atlanta, I think.
For Atlanta, yeah.
You know, it's definitely one. Because, you know, back in the 90s, you had so many dope producers.
Yes, you did.
You know,
Mhm.
so you don't want to leave out everybody else. But Jermaine is definitely one of those producers that you're going to look to and say, yeah, he had the 90s on lock.
mhm.
Yeah. And
He
I'm
opened
kind of
the
glad
door
that he's
for a
getting
lot of
his
people.
flowers
Yeah.
now. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong. He's always been held in a very high caliber, very respectful. But I also think now, for maybe I'm just seeing it a little bit more. I feel like I'm seeing more people acknowledge him now.
Yeah,
Which
me
I think
too.
is
feel
great.
like
It
that.
is.
I just saw Scooter Braun. He did an interview talking about how Jermaine was the one who really opened the doorway for him.
Oh wow.
And, you know, through Scooter, you see so many other artists that were able to, you know, do their thing. So I guess, like, Jermaine was the gateway.
Yeah,
he was the gateway for a lot of us to, you know, take it to the next level and live out our dreams.
And do you guys have anything planned for the 30th year anniversary of the whole So Def?
We so lame. We haven't
Not
planned
yet.
anything.
We haven't
We
thought
need
of
to.
nothing.
What?
We need to. I'm sure Jermaine is thinking Einsteining something.
Right,
Thinking
exactly.
about So Def, child.
I don't.
Yeah.
And speaking of Ontario, because you guys will see some behind the scenes with the TV show, but speaking of Ontario, you guys are actually going to be back for Mother's Day.
Yes.
RnB Rewind. Shout out to Bobby D.
Bobby D.
Yes.
But
Shout
it's going
out.
to be you, Tyrese. We've got Monica next, Donnell Jones, who I love. Shout out to Donnell Jones and John B. But this is going to be so good for Mother's Day, so you guys will be back.
Yes.
Will we have some cameras there so we can find out some more achievements? I'm just saying.
Well, hopefully we'll still be surviving by then because we'll probably be ready to kill each other after watching this TV show.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I can't really say that the cameras are going to be rolling at that time, but I'm sure, like, after people watch the show, they'll understand, like, you know, why things are crazy the way they are.
And now that, you know, the show and the 6-part series, March 5th, please don't forget KDAY Nation, but has this thinking, like, you know, for more talks in the work, like, do you guys, do you think you might be able to, like, do a movie, or do you might do, like, another docuseries, like, keep going? I don't know if camera and being on TV can be tiring sometimes, but do you think you might be able to give us some more after this?
Never know, because we didn't see this one coming.
Really?
Year ago. We
Yeah.
didn't see.
How
we didn't
How did
see
all this come
coming.
about then?
Mona.
Mhm.
Mona
Shout out to
Scott,
Mona
yeah.
Scott.
After the
yeah.
verses with SWV, we got a lot of fans loving that idea. So Mona came up with a brilliant idea. Like, hey, let's just bring it to TV.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So-
And hopefully one day we will be able to do a movie or a series or something, you know.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
And just so you know, versus I was Team Xscape. Just so you
Okay,
know.
now.
Thank you.
Yes, girl.
And honestly, you guys won because we did a this or that, and KDAY Nation was rocking with Xscape. So I was Team Xscape. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
I was sitting
Yeah.
there. I was like, no Xscape, and we had like a whole mix going on for you guys. and everything.
Hey,
What?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so no, congratulations, seriously, on this new TV show. I'm so excited that it's on Bravo. I actually love Bravo, the network. And we get to see some behind the scenes, a little bit of a peek what goes on, you know, behind putting on a show and the rehearsals. Because a lot of people don't understand that it's more work behind the scenes than being on the stage sometimes.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it is.
lot
And
more.
it's the craziest thing is, like, we could have just had a blowout argument backstage, but when we hit that stage, we pull it together somehow for our fans because we don't want to let our fans down. So we do what we have to do. But I think it's kind of cool that people will understand more, like, what artists really deal with, especially when you're in a group, and, you know, what it takes to put on these shows.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm excited about it. Can you give us a little sneak peek of what we're going to see? Just a little bit? Managers? I'm sitting here, I don't want to get nobody in trouble. A little?
As far as, you mean,
Yeah,
Oh,
we
okay,
haven't
so you
seen
guys
it
have-
yet. Yeah.
wait,
we
what?
haven't
So you guys
watched
gonna-
it.
We haven't.
We haven't
Right, we've
seen
been
it.
watching it the same time everyone
No
else watched
way.
it. Yes.
The only
That's
thing that we
terrible.
saw,
What? I thought they would at least give you guys a heads up.
They don't want to
Okay,
give us a heads
fly
up.
me a damn
No,
kite.
listen, I think, I'm going to be honest with you. I think they don't want us to fall out before we have to finish doing our interviews. No, it's for real. Like, the show comes on Sunday. They don't even want to show us the episode because they wanted us to still be able to do interviews together this week.
Promote.
No,
So we're promoting
listen,
right now.
it's a business, you know, and that's what it is. Well, I will be watching, but I'm curious to know, too, when it comes to reality TV, what is a show that you're watching right now that we don't know?
Ooh, reality TV?
Or, you know, just something on TV that you guys are watching. We'll be watching you, but I want to know what you
like
watch.
a lot of scripted shows.
You do?
So
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
watching Godfather of Harlem. I'm watching BMF.
I love BMF, yes.
Yes. What else am I? I love everything, really. Go ahead.
I don't watch TV.
No.
No.
No? Not at all?
None.
Oh, my. So what do you do in your free
I be
time?
busy. I'm busy.
I
I'm busy.
love
I
the
don't-
TV.
Me
I don't-
too.
I don't
Yeah.
have time. It's a
That is
distraction
my
for me.
relaxing time.
But not our show. I'll be watching our show.
That's right, yes.
The
Try
Queens of
the
R&B.
reading,
That's
y'all.
what
Has
we
anybody
Xscape.
seen the reading?
No, I
No,
haven't.
What is that about?
Well, that's with Monique. You ain't seen it.
No,
what is that
I've
about?
seen.
Watch
I've
it,
seen.
please.
Okay, it's good.
Oh,
Watch
the
it.
movie
Yeah,
with
the movie.
yeah, I did see it.
You
She
did.
did great.
Yeah, she
Monique.
did her
Yeah.
thing.
My guilty
Yes,
pleasure
Monique.
is
Shout out to Monique,
Crazy in
honey.
Love, Blueface, and Krishan. I love it.
Are you serious?
My guilty pleasure.
No,
Baddie,
you know what?
Baddie South. I love it. Yes.
Yes.
I love the guilty pleasure.
Well, what did you think about
Tell me.
that fight with Tommy and
Oh, and Natalie?
Natalie?
Honestly,
Natalie won. Did you
yeah.
know that Natalie was gonna win?
No, I didn't.
I did.
No, I
did.
didn't. I thought
I
Tommy
knew,
had
like
it.
Natalie
I knew
was
Natalie
gonna
was gonna
win.
win because she like, you know, like I mean,
I love Natalie. She
She
with
got
the
little
shit.
size on her.
yeah, she
But
like
I
the big
think
dog around
She
there.
was taking
in
it
there.
seriously.
But
That's
you're
what I like.
supposed to.
But-
You're
No,
in the ring.
No, what I'm saying is when they were doing all their interviews, Tommy kept, you know, like trying to get her in the headlock and stuff, and she wasn't even really trying to fight back or anything. I liked how she said, I'm saving it for the ring. I'm going to put it on your ass.
Yes.
But wait a minute, y'all don't think that was set up? I mean, I just felt like
Which
Natalie
part?
was gonna win anyway, just
You
because.
thought that fight was set
I didn't see the fight, but yeah,
up? Well, the clips online when Tommy was
I
laid
just
out,
thought
I don't
because
think
I've
that
seen
was
Tommy and
You
she
know?
got hands.
No,
Yeah.
because
But
Tommy
Tommy-
would
yeah,
never want to
Tommy
let
got
herself
hands.
win
Tommy
like
got
that.
hands. I've seen her.
It
Tommy
don't
can
matter. We
swing.
see Natalie got hands now too.
Yeah.
well, I didn't know that. I mean, I didn't see the fight, but I know she won. But
Yeah.
No, I saw the
I know
clip.
Maybe
Tommy
because
can
I
fight,
thought
though.
maybe Tommy's bark was a little bit bigger. You know what I mean? I
think
just
the
thought.
thing about it is, well, never mind. That's
No,
not
tell
everything.
me. Say it.
No, I think the thing about it is a lot of people don't realize when you in a fight or whatever, it's like it take a lot of wind out of you. You know what I mean? You got to prepare. Like people, you know, they be breathing all hard, thinking they gonna do something. Be like, yeah, you thought it was gonna be much easier, but you in that ring for minutes at a time. She got the wind knocked out of her.
We're all talking about the Tommy and Natalie Nunn fight. Shout out to you girls out there holding it down. Listen, make sure you guys watch the show. We are talking about Sunday, March 5th on Bravo. And of course, SWV Xscape, the Queens of R&B, 6-part series. Everybody, make sure you watch and grab your tickets. Where can they grab the tickets for the Mother's?
Ticketmaster.com.
There we go. Ticketmaster.com. RnB Rewind Mother's Day. Take your mom, take your kids, have a good time.
That's gonna be a good show, y'all.
That's gonna be
Yes.
a special
Mother's
show.
Real
Day
R&B.
with all of those artists on the one show together. That's definitely.
and you know when women, you know, we're celebrating women. We
Yes.
love to get lit.
But
We
even
love to
though
celebrate
it's
ourselves.
Mother's Day, bring your fathers.
Okay.
Yeah.
We don't
Yeah.
discriminate. Bring your daddies.
Your daddy. There it is right there. It's Katie. Thank you guys so much.
Thank
My
you,
first
and
day.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes,
Congratulations. I love you.
congrats.
I'm so happy to be
Seriously,
here with
no,
you for your
seriously. Let me
first
take
day.
this moment to tell you, I love you.
I love you.
I
too.
love
We
you.
love
and
you.
I
I love
love
you
you.
too.
And I love what you guys do for women. And I love that, you know what I mean? You're R&B, but you're a little bit more edgy because that's how we were growing up out here in some parts in LA. And we just felt like, man, there's this group that's just basically singing our language and how we, you know, I dress the way you guys dress.
Yeah.
I was trying to do the Timbs with the hand look.
Hey,
in the back.
yes.
Yeah. So, no, thank you so much. You guys are like they said, Queens of R&B. You definitely deserve your roses. And I just want you to know that even though we're afar, you got women like me that are so proud of you and cheering you on every time we see you. We love you.
Thank you. We
Thank
love
you
you
guys.
too,
We love you
baby.
too.